This is how we rock, yeah. Higher never stops, yeah. Busy stacking quad, yeah. We forever hot. 내가 망해 그건 착각. 같이 펼칠 찰떡. 성공의
Surprising? The first song I ever heard from them was The Purge, and it was on Spotify, so it was sort of like a non-stop shock that I thoroughly enjoyed.
I was so amazed about everything. The lyrics, voice, just everything.
I remember feeling like, wow, how did I only get to know them now? I felt like I missed out on so many good music, but their music was amazing. I enjoyed it so much, and it was special because I vibed with them instantly.
At first, it was confusing as this genre was unfamiliar, but at the same time, still I like listening to it. They were very much different from other people that I stan.
When I first got into K-pop, I made a friend on here who was both into NCT and Zayn. So she sent me a list of artists, one of whom was PH1. So I listened to her recommendations, and the first song that stuck out to me was The Purge. So I listened and thought PH1 was some intense hardcore rapper.
I saw an edit of J-Park, so I just started doing some research about them.
This was actually through Vixen. I got to know Vixen first, then I watched HSR 2. And I actually got into Groovy Room first in High Music. Then I became a fan of everyone else as I got to know the others in the label.
Well, I actually liked H1 before. Then I researched a little bit. Then I saw he was a label mate with J-Park. And starting from then, I checked out all the videos from the Red and Blue Tape era.
No, not yet, but I wish to one day.
If I would have a chance to go, I would do everything just to attend. I have the concert visiting PH someday.
Nope, and oh, I would love to honestly even just by going to a small concert, as in like in a club or something, would mean so much to me.
No, I'm under 18, so hopefully when they can tour again, I'll be able to go. There's no concert I want to go to more.
The main reason why is, of course, their music and their passion. The way every single person in the company welcomes each other. I can feel that their relationship is more than just work. They treat each other as a family. That's what I love about them so much.
I became their fan because I love their bond with each other. You can see how much they really do care about one another, and also their chaotic relationships. And most importantly is that they make really good music too.
Every single artist under it is so talented and genuinely makes good music. They also have a really nice bond with fans and amongst themselves, so it doesn't just feel like a music label. The Dingo videos are always funny and fun to go back to. I love watching Show Me the Money 8 and seeing Big Naughty mention Jay a couple times as an inspiration and compete alongside Woody, knowing he'd end up in that label later. The fandom as a whole is always quite fun and welcoming.
The Dingo contents are all very special to me. The interviews with Billboard, GQ, and behind the scenes for their MVs and compilation album. I can't pick one specifically because I all think they're special to me. Oh, also, the stage where they first introduced Big Naughty was so precious.
Just the relationship of them and the fans makes me happy in general. The way we treat each other with respect and what we do and who they are. I love how accepting both the artist and the fandom is.
Yes, I think in a way their existence does make me enjoy their life a little more. Also, their songs do help me out whenever I'm sad, and it also makes me happy. Knowing that I have them to look forward to day by day is also one of the things that keep me going, I suppose.
I was never a big rap fan previously, so through them I got into Korean hip-hop and have learned a lot about rap and now love the genre and culture.
Oh, a definite yes. As a student, the struggle of finding motivation and happiness is very hard. Well, I just accidentally listened to their songs one time, and then after, poof, I feel like I found my inspiration.
I have a lot of favorites, but if I had to pick just one, I guess I'd say Jay. I think he's an incredible artist, and it's crazy how he can be such a great singer, rapper, and dancer. As a CEO and a person too, I've always respected his grind and the way he was able to bring himself back up after returning to America and managed to make 2 huge labels and have such an impact on Korean hip-hop. He's also a great mentor and leader to everyone in his labels or on shows, and I think lots of music company CEOs could learn a thing or two.
This is so hard, but I'd probably choose the early ones so I got linked everything. Women, Gyojong, and Haon. In one word, they're all sunshine.
My favorite members are Woogie, Harry, and Donghyun. I'll describe them as gems. Harry's music I would describe in one word as reliable. I listen to his music a lot and always find myself going back to listen to his songs regardless of my mood. His songs always put me in a good mood and keep me going. I kind of rely upon his songs to get me through the day. And Big Naughty I would describe as fresh. You know, not only his voice captivating, but his lyrics and beats are like breath of fresh air. Woogie I would describe as warm. I tend to listen to his music whenever I feel like I need a hug. And also he seems like a warm and a whole person too. I like them.
I personally think it's J Park because he's not only bearing the responsibilities as the CEO of 2 labels, but he also needs to make music for his fans. And that's what I adore towards his name for the reason that he slayed both being an artist and a CEO.
For me, I think the founders, which is J Park and Chacha Malone, especially J Park because he is really doing his best to promote higher music, and he is doing his best to show the different sides of Korean music with all his cost.
Well, to me, it is definitely J Park. He's the one who takes up the most responsibility, you know. He's the CEO, and so obviously he has a lot on his plate. However, I still think that all the other artists as well as staff are also responsible for making Higher the label it is today.
I think Higher growth as a label is not about Jay being their CEO, but because every artist in Higher had different colors and perspective towards music.
Higher's growth as a label is that I would probably say that they are not yet on their peak because so many people still doesn't know them. They're all doing great promoting their own songs and the label. For now, I usually see them mostly on Korean variety shows and also on YouTube, which is a good platform for them to promote their own selves. Also, what I can see on Higher Music label is that it is a label wherein J Park made to give a chance to every rappers and singers out there who are struggling but want to prove themselves and show their talents.
I think they're doing quite good. Like, Higher was only created 4 years ago, but they are already one of the most well-known K-hip-hop label. And I believe that in the future, they are gonna be much bigger and much more famous than they are now.
Excluding Jay because I have been a fan of him since AOMG started. I first listened to Higher when PH1 entered Show Me the Money 777. I became curious about him and Higher artists, and until now, even an ounce of regret, I don't feel it. Cause standing Higher is the best decision I've made in my life.
I first learned and listened to Higher members when J Park announced he is making his second label, which is Higher Music. I am a J Walker way back then. That's why everything what J Park do is I usually support him, and now he has 2 labels, and both of those labels I usually support all of the singers, rappers, producers, and DJs under each label. So the first Higher Music I have ever listened is G-Soul's song Tequila and Groovy Room's Sunday, and also CK's Party, which is Shut Down the Party.
Well, I accidentally come across Rendezvous by CK on Spotify. Like, I was hooked, so gradually I learned more about Higher Music.
Higher members inspired me a lot. For example, Haon, he is the same age as me. We have the same birthdays. But look at him living his dream. And here I am, still a college student. He inspired me to strive harder in life. I've been a huge fan of PH1. And every emotion I have, whether I feel sad, happy, or angry, there is a corresponding PH1 song. That's why I'm thankful for him.
Yes, Higher Music really inspired me. They are very hardworking and they are people who don't usually give up. When they are really down, they have J Park to nag, inspire, and talk to them. They never really give up even though some people still doesn't know them. They keep on doing their musics and sharing good vibes to their fans. Also, they want the whole world to recognize them. What I have learned from the Higher members are never give up, keep on walking, go at your own pace, set your goals, and focus on yourself. There may be a progress, but it takes time. Just be patient.
Well, obviously, all the artists have inspired me a lot. Like, you know, how inspired me to meditate, though it didn't last long. Overall, they have inspired me to work harder and keep on walking my own path and believe in myself. And I also learned that hard work will never betray you. If you remain strong and never give up, you will success someday.
I think Higher is different from other labels because of their artist diversity and differences. Like for example, their age. The youngest one is straight L, right? He have this music taste that will be trendy amongst his peers. PH1 is from LA, so he often have these chill vibes on his song. I guess Higher artists have this song that tells their personality and that people could relate to.
Higher Music has different mindsets. Each and every members have different characteristics, which is very interesting. All of them have their strong spiritual fighting. Also, they are really enjoying what they are doing, like making musics. They are also treating their fans special in many ways. And they are very professional and friendly to talk to. Higher Music are also true to their own selves. They don't have to sugarcoat their lives just to be perfect for their fans, but they make their own misconceptions and mistakes to be a lesson and fun for them and for their fans.
Well, to me, Higher Music is kind of like an international label for me. You know, like most of the artists, such as J Park, PH1 or CK, can speak English fluently, so it is much more easier for them to communicate with international fans as well as Korean fans. So a lot of other labels cannot interact with international fans as easy as Higher Music.
The most unforgettable memory I had in Higher was meeting PH1 on Show Me the Money. Not meeting physically, but virtually. He was the one who made me curious regarding his label, and I'm thankful for that because I have met such precious and one-of-a-kind artists.
The day the Higher Music was announced and formed, and also the day each and every members of Higher Music joined in. This is the most unforgettable memory for me because without singers and producers, Higher Music would not be here. Also, Higher Music would not be the label of the year without them, the singers and the producers.
For the artists, I would like to say please stay healthy and joyful. That will make me the most happiest fan in the world. By the way, if you will have a girlfriend, please tell us because we will support you all the way. Gang gang. For the staff, thank you for always taking care of our beloved artists. Please do watch out for your health too. We love you as much as we love the label itself.
To all the staffs, I would like to say thank you so much for continuously supporting every artist under the label. Thank you also for guiding and helping the artists to fulfill their dreams and to express their talents. Without you, there would be no good music video and the song would not be released without your care. So thank you so much. To all of the artists, continue making and working hard. Keep on walking, and we fans of yours are always here to support and love you. Stay well and warm. Fighting!
Well, thank you very much for your hard work. Like all of the artists as well as the staff are very cool. I love you guys very much.
I think Higher will last forever because the memories they have engraved in my heart and in my soul will never worn out. They're the best label, they have the best artists, they have the best staff, they have the best music, and most of all, they have the best fan service though.
Higher label is forever. Just like J Park's song Sexy Forever. Forever.
Well, I believe that they will last a very long time. You know, they are recruiting more younger artists, so I think they will be able to continue working in Higher. And all the members are like families to each other, you know, maybe they will last at least 10 more years until they all get tired and retire early, I guess.